Hello, my name's Dave, and we're solo backpacking in the Quehanna wilderness in the wilds of Pennsylvania. So let's get this trip started. But first, we need to find ourselves a big green mossy rock, and it's also elk season, so they'll be bugling. We'll have to watch out for the rattlesnakes. So let's get this journey moving. You alive? Oh snap, dude, he's got... Hey buddy, you gonna let me cross? Huh? I ain't trying to steal your food, I promise. Jesus. Oh man. Oh shit. Well, that sucks. I'm afraid that... Oh man. That sucks. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that to him. Oh shit. Go, come on, man. Well, that was my first rattlesnake encounter in the Quehanna wilderness area. And I've done, I bet you, 400 or 500 miles worth of trails here. And it's super known for rattlesnakes. So like, yeah, so that's off the checklist. So he had a bird in his mouth. He was all pissed. I didn't see him at first, and I didn't just want to step over him. So I tried throwing a stick at him. He wouldn't move. And so I eventually got him to move off the trail, and I kind of dipped up and around. Now I'm on full alert. And to boot, you know, when elks are in rut, the black bear tend to pack up so they can take these things down. So this time of year, you know, you don't have just one black bear at a time. You have like 5 or 6. And it's a lot easier for them to pull the elk down. And And yeah, so hopefully we don't see none of that. So I just finished up that long climb. It was probably about a mile and a half long climb. Like, not super steep, but you know, steep enough in Pennsylvania, so you know how that goes. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy with that snake, and now I'm walking through all this this fern and some type of berry, and it's all dry. So every time I you know, my tripod's kind of hanging off my side, and it rubs across that dry ferns, and it sounds like a rattlesnake. I'm getting all paranoid. But, you know, I'm kind of passed up a mossy rock because it's a little too paranoid. But yeah, so kind of climbed up a hill. Now we're up on kind of a flat area, and this is where I'm hoping that we can hear some elk this evening. And may dip back down into the hill, but I think I'm gonna camp up on top. Just it's gonna be dry, but that's I have plenty of water. A big old burl. Wonder even how the tree holds that thing up. Well, it's starting to rain now, so I kind of I'll film when I can. This is we're only supposed to get this for a little bit. It's like 70 degrees out. I didn't bring no rain gear. I just brought the umbrella, and so yeah, I mean, so it's raining all right. So I'm all jumpy though. These grouse, rattlesnakes and grouse scaring the shit out of me. Whitetails jumping up. Like, I don't know if you could tell we're coming up to a vista, I believe. But yeah, this has been, oh, it's been a while since I've been out, and I'm all jumpy to begin with. I know, I'm not gonna sleep good tonight. So this is gonna be camp for the night. I got some, I think I'm gonna have to carry my heavy chair, some there. And we got a nice fireplace. And then, this is just an old foundation in the middle of the woods. But like we're in a really good spot to hear the elk. I've seen them here before and heard them here before, so But so the thing is, you know, they got all these seats here, the fireplace, this old house. This is all this area is where the CCC was headquartered for a long time. So this predates that. Just goes back. They used to do all types of nuclear testing here too. But yeah, so we get camp. If a pack of bears do happen to show up, I got some protection. Yeah, I got to camp pretty early. I kind of like hiking into the night and getting to camp, you know, right after dark or right before dark. But I have plenty of time. It's early. I did like 5 miles, but I haven't been backpacking that much, and I don't want to kill myself for the week of work coming up. So I got about 5 miles, doing a little loop. This is all new stuff that I haven't filmed in the Quehanna wilderness today and tomorrow. I've done this before. I've been here before. It's the first time camping here. It's a pretty cool little spot. But yeah, everything's done, and there's firewood everywhere. So I'll just, you know, I normally cut as I need, unless I'm kind of next to somebody or something like that. Then I don't really then I'll cut until until it gets too late and make noise and stuff. But there's no one around here, thankfully. That's what I like about this spot, is that I never see no one here. You know, I guarantee any place I went in Allegheny National Forest had been all over, or even, you know, Cranberry Wilderness isn't that far from me, and Dolly Suds isn't that far away from me. A couple places in the Laurel Highlands hiking trail isn't that far from me. I mean, I've got plenty of options, but to get away from people, it gets pretty slim. And you know, up here it's a little further for me. It's a little further for the Philly folks too. So, and you know, even the Finger Lakes folks, but they got the Finger Lakes, so they might not drop down here. So there's not a whole lot of, you know, where it's located. It's a little further away. There's closer stuff for a lot of people. So I think that's part of it, and part of it it's rugged and it's rural. Like, you know, it's wilderness area, and so. But it's good to be out, I'll tell you that. I'm just gonna relax. I forgot. I was gonna bring a book. I forgot it, and I forgot a sit pad. But luckily, I didn't need one or a chair. So, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, probably start this fire here in a little bit. Knock some bugs down. One of the new pieces, I've had this, I got one of those little micro pumps. I've had it, I got it on the first batch. I should have made a video on it because it would have been the first, but, you know, kind of wanted to try it out on a bunch of different mats. Today, I'm pulling out the Nemo tensor. I haven't used that for a while. I figured I use the pump and pump this one up, see how it fares. I'm not a real big fan of the Nemo tensor, but it's a good pad. It's just not the way it keeps you warm's funny. It's not as it doesn't keep you as warm as a thermarest. So, and I don't know, I brought all these things, all these different attachments. See that one? So we'll see, I'll show you. It's a little tricky to get it on there. I mean, it's ultralight. I think this thing weighs 9 grams. I've used it on the thermarest. I've used it on Xped, both inflating and self-inflating. The self-inflating Xped, it filled up so fast. So let's see how it does with the Nemo. So that's super cool about it, that sound. Then it's got a little button someplace right there. And so that sound is not too annoying, and it's filling up. But you can see it's, I don't know, it's 9 grams, so we'll crank it up to this setting. And it seems like at this point it's not like ear piercing, or, I mean, it's probably loud as hell, but it'll fill the pad up, and I'm not sure how long it'll take. So that's about as full as it'll. That's what you get for 9 grams and $50. I don't know how long this will last. I've used it about 10 times. And it, you know, it'll get you there, but you still have to fill up a good bit. And I've never had one of these little pumps before, so I can't compare it really to the other ones. But at 9 grams, two things that I've noticed, like with larger camp pads, it'll run for so long and it'll just shut off. I wish, like, it would have been nice if they would had another adapter for like swimming pool toys and beach balls and things of that nature. That would be a nice adapter as well. I've seen the minis being used to blow up a pack raft. I don't know if this could blow up a pack raft. So maybe one of the, I don't have a pack rafter, I'd try it out. So maybe one of the other folks can see if it works. But I have seen little Flextail, like the little one, fill up pack rafts. So, but yeah, so that's this little fan. I can't quite remember the name. Okay, today's system, have the sling fin portal one out again. I'm still getting acquainted with it. I like this tent a whole lot. It's has a lot of pros to it that I really enjoy. It's a little on the heavy side, but it's a 3 to 4 season tent. And then I have Feathered Friends 40 degree flicker. It's a quilt sleeping bag hybrid. I can turn it into a sleeping bag. And then I have the Thermarest puff head or something it's called, and then this is a goose feet down cover that adds some warmth and some comfy to it. I really like the way that works. It's too hot in the summer to use that in the summer months. So, and yeah, so that's what I'm using for this trip. There's a water source where I'm at. I wasn't certain of it, So I carried a little bit more water than I normally do. So I'll have to mess with the water in the morning probably. I only use a half a pack of electrolytes. Electrolytes are one of the most abused things in backpacking. My meal's boiling. My water's boiling for my meal. Some Trail Magic Caribbean smoked chicken with dirty rice and cabbage. Give that a good stir. Let that chill for a minute. It's good to be out, I know that. It's been too long. And yeah, so I think I got the right color of light now. Try to match the fire. I think it might be a little too orange or a little too yellow, but it's pretty close, and it's really hard to film at night, and I carry this little light. It's an RGB light. So tomorrow I made a little loop of trails that I never videoed here, so that's what I'm gonna do in the morning. I'm gonna eat that. I got some peach cobbler too I'm gonna eat, and probably crash early. I got a couple nice Yule logs I cut up, and those silky saws, they're kind of nice. I mean, for as much as they weigh, it's cool, but for, like, 8 ounces more, you can get a bow saw. I hope that all that smoke ain't causing a problem, but yeah, I mean, the bow saw's a little tougher to carry around, and it folds, so it's not terribly big. About twice the size of the silky, sort of. A little bulkier. And man, I cut through some of these big logs, and it's just, I could see if you, like, for a single person, I mean, they're nice. I mean, like I said, they're super ultra lightweight. That skeleton handle that I got from Suick 46, it makes that thing weigh like 6 ounces or 4 ounces. 6 ounces, I think it weighs, with that new handle. So that's super nice. I can, carry a whole nother camera plus. So I'll make up the weight for this light that I fucking carry around now. But yeah, it's I thank everyone that's been staying on and watching with me. Appreciate it, everybody. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some food in my belly, hang my bear bag, and kind of listen to some some Grateful Dead and go to sleep early, wake up early. There was I didn't, kind of bumming, I didn't hear no elk bugling, maybe in the morning. We're probably supposed to get rain tonight. It's the first time that, well, not the first time, I take out that, the tent seen rain. You can hear the clouds rumbling, so I think we got some rain coming. Oh, I'll see you guys in the morning. Wakey bakey. Good coffee, good ganja in the morning. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the day moving, rolling. A little chilly this morning. Can't see it, but over the valley, all the rain's burning off from the sun. I always wanted to camp here. I've walked past this a couple times, and it's sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's not. There's a little spring over here, and I'll show before I leave where I got the water from. But I've seen a lot of elk in this area and heard a lot of elk, but not last night. So I don't know if they were all bedded down from the storm that came through last night, or what. No bears last night either. It's always a plus. But yeah, I gotta finish this cup of coffee, finish this pipe, and kind of get moving. I'm in no real hurry, but I'm not sure how many miles I have, like 4 to 5, I think. Maybe a little bit more, not sure. So here's my water source. Just a little spring. I'm surprised this thing's not dried up. It's been so dry here. It's like the first rain we've had in like 3 weeks almost, and maybe longer. It's been a super dry summer in Pennsylvania. Boy, I love this moss. But yeah, that was the water source. Kind of glad I had it, because I'd have been thirsty walking out. Even though it poured down last night. It's still hot enough, it's still smoking. You don't want to leave that. So, getting on top of the hill here and entering the stand of white birch. They're in Pennsylvania. There's spots in Pennsylvania where there's a lot of these. There's a really big tract down in Forbes State Forest. Newly acquired land there. Well, like 5-6 years ago. It's still posted, but you're allowed to go in there. So I have a choice here. I can either follow the power line down and cut off about a half-mile, or I can keep on doing this forest road walk for about another 1.5 miles. I think I'm gonna, that doesn't look too bad, so I think I'm gonna take the power lines. So there's follow. So this is where I think I should come off the power line here. This is a shared use trail. This is a horse trail, and then we'll meet up like along the Gore Vista Trail, and then head down the Sevinsky Trail. All this on this day here has been new, with the exception of like up behind us, just about 200 yards of trail I duplicated, but this is all new to me. So I'm now on the Sevinsky Trail, and again, this is all new to me. This will take me down a odd draft, and what a draft is here, it's just a creek, and so I'll be going straight downhill. I kicked up like 30 grouse just a second ago. It got my heart racing. So I'm expecting to kick up some more grouse. Usually if you kick them up, then you have a little bit of a section where you're gonna, and things scare me. They don't scare me, but they make you jump out of my skin. And so we're back. So we were on yellow, red blazes, which are shared use trails here, and now we're going to follow yellow blazes. And again, this is all brand new to me here. So far, the trail, I mean, it's okay. You know, the first part where the campsite, that's a pretty cool, but outside of that, there's nothing really going on. It's all flat here as well, so it is easy. Like when you're on top of the hill here, it is easy backpacking. I ended up adding a couple miles out of here just to get some of these trails documented. I almost got this place finished up. Very few miles left to do. And then I'll have the whole trail system complete. Not sure how many miles it is, probably like 300, 350, something like that, maybe more. And a lot of it will be doubled and tripled. But yeah, let's go check this. So that was pretty cool. I don't like, usually, you know, the grouse are pretty tough to like get pictures of or video. I did it once before in here where I got a bunch of them flying away, but like I'd seen him roosting up in the tree, and I was able to get some good pictures before I spooked him. Could see him get a little nervous before he flew off. But yeah, so I'm about down to the road, and just following this little spring down. You could actually see up top, like I couldn't get to it. But hey, I appreciate you guys watching the video. I love doing these things, and you know, we'll see you on the next trip.